recently made a video of a couple weeks ago of what I would not purchase for my home. And in that video I mentioned my bathroom, the girls' bathroom actually. I didn't have any footage or pictures of their bathroom just because my phone doesn't hold a lot of storage and I've changed phones over the years. But this morning I found some pictures off of Facebook. I guess I had shared my bathroom to Facebook a couple years ago when I redid it. So I'm gonna share those pictures with you of what it used to look like. And then we recently, probably, I don't know, a year ago, 9 months ago, we redid the girls' bathroom completely. We hung shiplap and painted it and just kind of gave it a big makeover. But yesterday, I thrifted some linen curtains, shower curtains or curtains, and I just thought, I think I'm gonna take some stuff out of the bathroom and just kind of freshen it up a little bit and make it look a little bit more simpler. And I really wanted to add the curtains that I found into the bathroom to brighten it up. It's a very small bathroom and it doesn't get a lot of sunlight, so you kind of have to brighten it up yourself. So I just took some decor out that I had, and it was heavier than I'm wanting now. It was decorated with quite a bit, even though it was simpler for me than what I used to decorate. I was just kind of wanting a little more simple. So I thrifted some items and refreshed the bathroom. So I'm gonna take you back and show you what the bathroom used to look like through picture form, and then take you along in the bathroom and show you what I just refreshed and, I don't know, just changed it up and simplified the bathroom. So I used to have the bathroom in purple and gray, and this was my very first project of doing kind of more simple and maybe a touch of modern, and I really liked it at the time. We painted the walls an Earl Grey. Violet actually picked the color out and she was spot on, and it had a tinge of the under hue color was a little bit purple, so it brought out all my purples nicely. And we took a sink and put it inside of an old dresser, which I got the idea from my sister Carrie. Added a new faucet and really just tried to make it really simple in there. And it was really pretty for at the time. I liked it. And then we obviously redid it to the green shiplap and things like that. So I'm gonna take you along and just kind of show you what I refreshed in the bathroom, and I really like the way it turned out. First off, I'm gonna show you the linen curtains. I'm gonna call them a shower curtain because that's what I'm using them for. They are really pretty white, creamy linen, and I love how it's sectioned out at the top so it goes around the curtain rod. I got the curtain rod off Amazon. I will try to do a link in the description below. It's a really nice curtain rod. It's gold, it's pretty, and it pairs nicely in the bathroom. And the curtain had one little spot on them. And I thought, well, I paid $1.50 for them. So I was like, man, for $1.50 for shower curtains, like you can't beat that, and they're beautiful. So I took a little scrap of material and a little bit of spray glue and just spray glued that little piece of material over the spot, and it worked perfectly. I can't even find the spot. I had to like go through the shower curtain to find the spot. It worked perfect. So you can't even tell that there's a little tiny spot on the shower curtain. But I really feel like they just brightened up the room. Like I said, there's not a lot of natural sunlight, so it really just freshened it. I felt like the other drop cloth curtains I had in there were very heavy, and it made the room feel just heavy. I don't know, I wanted to air it out a little bit, and that's what I did. So it worked out wonderfully. I love the $1.50 thrifted shower curtain. Moving on to the shelves, I actually just bought the brackets at Lowe's and spray painted them a really pretty gold. And then we just took some 2x4s, I believe it's a 2x4, hope I'm saying that correctly, and cut them down to 2 feet long because I didn't want very big shelves in there. I wanted very small. I added, surprisingly, a dark walnut stain over them, one coat. It took like 35 seconds. It was super fast, and it came out the perfect stain color that I was wanting, which is a really light stain. It's not heavy. And I thrifted this little duck basket, which I think is so cottagey. and I thrifted it for like, I don't know, $2. And oh no, actually I didn't. My sister Tara got that one for me. I thrifted a bigger duck basket for $2, and I added that on the top shelf. I think it turned out so perfect. I thrifted these really pretty, a lot of you said they're wallpaper brushes, which makes me like the brushes even more. When I found that out, I was like, I love the wallpaper brushes. So I just kind of put those in a little tiny collection. And then I bought off Instagram these little alcohol and peroxide bottles, and they just really are adorable. I will try to link that description as well because she has a lot of cute decor items, and I really, really like those. I feel like they just add to the whole shelving unit and just really look simple and plain, but yet your eye is drawn to it, and it just makes the whole area pop. So above the toilet, I just thrifted this little antique mirror, and I paid, I think, $2 or $7 for this mirror. I'm not quite sure on the price, but I know it was somewhere in between that range. And I added a little tiny white iron pitcher that I thrifted for, I think it was like $3, and just threw some eucalyptus inside, and I added this little sheep and this little cow that is so cottagey, and I'm going to show you here in a minute what that ties into. And I just think it's simple and airy, and the white picture pulls in the shower curtain nicely against the green shiplap wall. I feel like you have that really moody shiplap, and then you have the bright new linen shower curtain that's a really pretty creamy white, and then you have the white creamy picture that just makes it like, it ties it together and makes it just really airy and really fresh. I really like it. And then above the sink, we added a new light from Lowe's, and just really simple. I may have changed that now, but it's okay. It's still beautiful and it works perfectly. I thrifted this vintage mirror that I think is absolutely stunning. My friend actually found it for me at an estate sale, and I went early. I showed up an hour early and waited in line so I could be the first one in, and I got it for $65. And I think that's a wonderful price for this mirror. It's absolutely beautiful. Below the mirror is an oblong picture that I bought at Vintage Market, and it's one of my favorite booths. She no longer has a booth there, but it was my favorite booth while it lasted. And inside the picture is a really cottagey, really pretty scene of some sheep, some cow, and that's why I put those little cow and sheep decor on top of the toilet to kind of, whether you walk into my bathroom and realize it, you might not realize it at the moment, but it pulls it all together, and your eye will probably catch onto that if you're in there for any amount of time. But I think it just really, really pulls it all together, and I absolutely love it as well. We also added a new faucet to the sink and a drain plug. I don't know if I'm saying that right, but I chose a gold. Actually, it's like a champagne gold, and it matches my light fixture really well. And I painted the little vanity black, and I used spray paint, and I sealed it with just like polyacrylic. And it's starting to chip up, which I don't mind at all. That's the look I'm going for. And as it chips, it shows a little white underneath, but it's nice. I'm not worried about it. We added some gold, champagne gold handles to the little dresser, and they're not functional, but they look like they're functional. And to the left, I have a beautiful little bar of soap and a little fake, I think it's rosemary, setting on a really pretty white tray that I won at a Thanksgiving dinner. The walls are painted Navajo white, which I want to eventually change to Swiss coffee. And then the shiplap wall is painted smoky olive, which I got at Lowe's, and it's a beautiful moody green. And I think this whole bathroom with a little bit of refreshing to it just really made it feel airy and just really calming in there. Titus, he's so funny. So when I first redid the bathroom and he painted it and he hung the shiplap for me, one day he came out and he was like, "You did a good job, babe. It's really relaxing in there." So I started laughing. He always compliments me, but I thought that was a really good compliment, you know. So it's super relaxing and kind of moody at the same time, but very, very cottagey. To the left, I thrifted these little tiny round straw hats for $1.50 each, and they just kind of remind me of the scene that's right above the sink of the little cottage scene, them herding the sheep and the cows, and I thought, what a cute little perfect space to put these little hats. So I hope you guys enjoyed this little bathroom refresh that I did, and I am very, very happy with it, and I think every item is bought secondhand from an antique store, off Instagram, or from a thrift store. And it just goes to show you, as you thrift, buy things that you know you want, and then as you just go along, you know, find the other items that you really, really want and just take those items out and just replace as you go along casually thrifting, because not always do you find exactly what you want on the first try. Sometimes you're blessed and you get to find those items like right off, and then other times it takes a couple months or even a year. And so that is what I do when I thrift. I just keep an eye out for things I know that I want to change it out to, and as I find it, I change it out. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys on the next one.